like just zone Exerag off the creep wave because this other Titan's just trying to get.
Yeah, it's working out so far.
Yeah,
he's one of the most aggressive trial lanes I've seen in a while in terms of the kills he's actually getting. Oh, that's my history.
Oh, Carl. He's got a lot of one charges.
And now they'll turn, they'll burn with the snowball. It's going to be quite a little bit faster with the dragon. They're going to get the kill. Ooh. Oh, nice little bait. You said Carl playing around very low, knew he had the one charges, and indeed up top, they'll get the kill. Yach gets cut down as they do lose the darks here, but losing this Qual, Chuan's got to be a bit careful. So maybe a bit similar to what we saw from Chuan the other day, where he had a decent lane, but a little over aggressive. Just plays a little bit an area than he should do, and he gets punished for it.
Yeah. Remember, guys, magic wands save lives, as we've seen twice now already. It's a good item, guys. Yeah. Definitely buy it.
And Chuan, at least he really wants to finish his Veil before he starts sort of leaving that lane once again, unless he sees a really good opportunity.
Yeah, he's level 7. Carl is level 8 because of that kill, and he's going to get tanked up really quickly on this Dragon Knight, going for the drum build. Seems to be the standard mid. There is a smoke coming out. Not level 6 just yet, of course, on the supports, but level 5 ET. He's got 3 points to stomp.
There, I've got the Sonic Wave as well to help burst Carl. The stomp will connect. TPs will be coming in from the Tusk, and it might be there just in time, because Carl, he'll try and turn with the Elder Dragon Form. They have snowball control. Chan just get the blink off with the Maledict.
He is super dead.
He is going to take down very low. He has one ball charge, but that is indeed not going to save him. They lose Chuan. Execration with the response, and as you say, already we're seeing just the tankiness of the DK cause issues for Geekfam when it comes to trying to burst him.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 1500 HP with this brace on strength shreds. Yeah. That is a pretty tough kill till they have Earth Splitter. So we go to Darkseer going for the Dominator build.
Carl is moving pretty deep forward.
Uh-oh.
But can they kill him here? I mean, he's very tanky, he's got 10-1 charges. Yeah, he's fine. So. He knows his limits, Carl. He knows he can push like that. He knows he's safe. Nothing too much to worry about when Quap is in there as a touch.
DK is one of those heroes too that you versus Elder Titan and you have plus armor. Yeah. So you don't get, reduced so heavily by that aura. It's only level 1 aura, of course, but yeah, it still makes quite a difference. That used to be the response versus ET a lot of the time, right? You build lots of armor items, the plus armor, blah blah blah. Mid lane.
Oh, he's trying. He wants to do it. He's got the Sonic Wave, but he knows that there's one charges.
Carl's baiting him.
Yeah.
he's got Lumic on the high ground too.
He's got those one charges. So Chuan can't go for it.
He wants it so bad.
He wants to do it. He feels like he's gonna try. Oh, that's the one charges out. But still, yeah, Carl would just he could blink in and go for the Scream and Sonic.
Yeah, now Carl has to back off.
Yeah, he has to risk
the burst. So now we do have the Gyro against the Razor up top again. Razor's level 8 though compared to the Gyro because of that kill they got in the Darkseer. And we do have, look, the lanes literally just swapped sides. Yep. That's Darkseer and Underlord bottom and the opposing.
Go for the stomp there, Rag. Won't quite catch Lumic.
double ion shell easily with that. And they're going to pressure the tower. So 4K lead now coming out. 6 to 15. Execration's aggression heavily paying off. Mid lane again.
They get Chuan. Qual able to get in with Brims. They have enough control with the cask and the Dragon Tail to make sure Chuan just got a little too antsy on making those early rotations, and that Courier's got to be careful. Lumic not able to get the sharp, but they have got the Dragon in place to take down this the one up top.
Yeah. March is going to TP up though. They do want to try to defend this one as long as possible here.
They have got the Sonic Wave from Chuan, so they've got the combo, but this ward is going to spot it all out. Execration know that they're backing away from this tower.
A quick drum charge. 500, like 440 movement speed, they just get out, and now mid lane, Ollie's overstepped his bounds.
Cask bouncing perfectly with the melon, and the chase down from Nando, that will be Ollie dead. No amount of one charges to save.
And a Banisher, a Satyr Banisher just runs across casually.
It's under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
There's a full pipe complete for the Underlord now, so will certainly help against these sort of fights as long as he can get there with his teammates. March and the TP out is not going to make it though. Too much burst from Chuan, and March takes the Tusk mid lane. Look at drop the ultimate here onto the Dragon Knight. Qual, he's pretty tanky, but he's been static linked, blocked by Rag. You're going to have the jumping from Chuan, and they will claim the life.
Much needed, yeah, much needed kill for Chuan there. Getting that last hit on him is pretty crucial. They've now swung the momentum a little bit back their way. Darkseer and Underlord look to be going like the same item build, but Darkseer went the Dominator first. But that pipe build seems to be the option. March able to get this top tower. We missed the mid. It's okay.
Getting kills.
He stepped up too far.
And they're going to maybe they get the vacuum back onto Luke. Luke's pretty speedy, but they're trying to slow him down with this Banisher. Not going to be quite enough. Luke will survive. Chuan with the location actually bursting Yaj down low with the stick charges and the surge. Keeps Yaj fine. He wants to kill that Banisher, and he will. He'll claim the life of it.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is the kill all over the place. No one's slowing down. Top, Carl, look for March, and
he's out of there.
See ya. Drops a Firestorm and pit for good measure.
They'll try to deny it. They won't quite make it. Ollie claims it with the fire from the Jakira. Yeah, heading forward, looking to grab them. Does get the two-man vacuum, doesn't quite bring down to the low grounds. Limit not going to win with the snowball such.
Yeah, they're farming a little. They're slowing down to farm just a bit. Nando's charging Ancients here. Dragon Knight still just farming. Wants that Blink Dagger, so Blink will probably be the big move for them to just get those catches, that instant Blink stun. And we do see Luke is still suffering a bit. But Ollie getting found out here by Lumic. The Ion Shell's coming in.
Yeah. With the sharp block, Ollie surrounded by the double line to the
Splitter.
With the root, a pretty nice combo here. The wraparound for Luke and Chuan, and yeah, Geekfam able to punish Exercration.
Is used properly.
So far 19 to 9, 3k lead for Execration.
Yep.
And yeah, that rock complete. So we'll see what March is able to do with that. But the full drums on Witch Doctor and Geekfam actually looking to smoke up and make a movement round towards the top. Roshan is up.
March actually just they placed a ward just now where March was on the Underlord and it got insta dewarded as the sentry despawned. So it looked like they kind of thought that they were positioned on that high ground there. So they're both kind of doing the same thing here. Dragon Knight form will be ending soon, and the big wraparound. Here we go. Snow Splitter for 10. They've got a great angle here.
They really have. They're coming.
Oh, but
yeah, he's been spit out straight away. Walks into it. Drop the cooldown. That's going to be racked off. That's the Elder Titan. The Snowball comes in to help dodge the screen from Qual. They roll across onto the Jakiro, taking down a second.
Nice Snowball. Dodge the splitter as well.
See if they can find Grimm's here. In return, Luke trying to chase down this Witch Doctor. Chuan will jump forward. Grimm's in trouble, but no, his friends to jump forward. Carl with the Blink Dragon Tail locking down Luke, and that will be the Razor Dead. Witch Doctor survives as Execration lose no one and take 3 kills from Geekfam.
They tried to get the really big surprise there, but ET actually ran into people in the tree lines there. He gets bursted before he gets his stomp off. Got the splitter off. Yeah, Snowball dodged everything pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, ideally, as we said, we've seen that rod picked up by the Underlord. He's got to, if he roots the tusk, it's going to save a lot of difficulties for the team.
Yeah, bottom. They out the stomp as well. On top.
It's a lot of damage with the Sonic Wave now. They're falling low, but he's searched out. Yeah, now turning with the vacuum wall, getting three of them in it, causing a lot of chaos for Geekfam there. Did manage to find the combo with that vacuum sensor from his hand on the Dominator.
Yep.
And Execration just looking to be on the retreat. Yeah, just called out by the stomp. Execration still in the neighborhood if they want to help out. It's going to be a pretty nice cooldown connecting onto 4 as Nando moving in from the sideline, focusing March on this Underlord. So there's no chance of March drifting anyone out in there. They've got the snowball across onto Luke. Walrus punch coming out as well with the Maladin. Paralyzing cast bounces onto Juan. Execration finding 2. Ollie, he has to walk back through the wall. That'll cost him his life as Nando able to chase him down with the rocket barrage. Gets the double kill. He's got to hunt himself back up as well in a second if he wants to look for Luke. Nando just manning up, chasing down this Razor. Will find a fork for the help of this snowball. Surely there's the urn charge. Is it going to kill him? That will do it. Oh, he makes sure they get the kill. Flies in on the big old dragon, jumps forward. And
he's not done.
Oh, Rag. He's come a little too close to this one. Gets vacuumed back. That's another kill for Exercration. Geekfam just going in one by one there. I mean, they were in their base, to be fair to them.
Ooh, did they even get any kills there?
They didn't. No one died on Execration.
That's all 5, huh?
Execration managed to keep one another alive. These little sort of plays and saves, and Yaj just have been a little too tanky on that Darkseid on the front with the amount of regen he has. They just didn't quite kill him. TPs are coming in. Geekfam want to try and hold this. They are going to get the lockdown on DK and Carl. Very deep this time, but again, the surge is there from Yaj. Carl, he is going to die. They will at least get the Dragon Knight off the back of it all, but Geekfam losing a lot of members over those last couple of minutes of gameplay in the jungle.
Yeah, lots of dots though coming out from them. The dagger, the Underlord, the Jakiro as well, so when they do get that on the DK with the base damage and Veil, it's quite nice for them. Execration, they got very deep aggressive wards during all this aggression that they've been doing too, so they will see all those rotations from Geekfam early on. So 9k already now for Execration, and a little bit close to like a 12k experience advantage too.
Yeah, it's going off quite heavily in favor of them off the back of those last few situations. I mean, the real problem is just the Queen of Pain and the Razor are not where you want them to be. As you said, Chuan having a bit of a tough game with those sort of failed rotations early on, and the farm not quite there on but Geekfam.
Yeah, Queen of Pain only has 84 last hits and 6 deaths. Really getting punished.
See what they can get out of this rotation.
They gotta get some big kills, big pickoffs, because they are quite far behind right now.
Radiant are scanning.
They do manage to get the scan. They know that someone's here.
It's a big great.
It is a big
the ideal one.
He has got a 4-star though, Nando.
So and he's so speedy, 468 movement speed. See ya.
He's gone. He's out of there. Has to join his teammates. Full Spirit Vessel on the tusk now.
Dire's top tower is under
It's gotta be great versus Underlord. High HP regen hero.
Now Geekfam are getting some pressure onto this top tip 2 tower. Fortification comes out from Execration. They will TP into holders. They want to try and look for the fight. They've got the cooldown. Slow connects onto March. March also having a missile inbound. He does have, oh no, doesn't actually have the rift at the moment.
Yeah, he used them because he was bottom split pushing on his team. They're gonna Follow him.
They are trying to chase
The siege creep. Keep eyes on him.
March putting the route down just in case any sort of wraparound was coming in, and that will create the space for him to TP out. So Geekfam do get out of this one without losing anyone.
Exercration getting their BKBs out now soon. Dragon Knight level 17 with BKB, and they're going for smoke too. And we do see Nando almost has an X-Rag.
Oh,
goodbye.
Yeah. There's no chance for that. And they're reaching godlike, and they're ready to go for more backing back on the kick. Closing the gap. Nice four-man pit, but there's no sort of follow-up with two heroes already dead on Geekfam, and really the two heroes you've been looking to combo with that pit. Down bottom, Qual. What's the BKB? Blink out from Qual. They look towards Lucas, force forward. They can't quite get him in this. Can they close the gap with those? Ooh, shards not quite hitting the mark there.
Man, these guys actually have so much AP regen if they're playing around their Darkseer. Look at Darkseer. Darkseer is 58.
And how much is the DK?
Dragon Knight has 40 when he's next to the DK. Everyone, like Tusk 20 or 18, like the Witch Doctor, anybody who's near that Darkseer just gets boosted by so much from that build.
And they've got that Beta Restoration as well.
Yeah, it is an immense amount of HP regen coming out from this.
So much sustain from Exercration.
Yeah.
Keeps them out for these fights. Grims will be chasing. Turns for Grims. Will try and keep himself alive, but a punch from Rag will finish him off. They've got the Yule setup onto the Darkseer, into the pit, forces himself forward, but as we said, very, very tanky on this Darkseer. He can search, he can back up. We just have the vacuum wall this time. The flash path though looks like they will have enough control. They do bring down the Darkseer. Big kill for them to get.
Yeah, they got isolated. DK was split pushing them. Bottom too. They're probably gonna take this fight anyway. Oh. They're very strong here. Nando is a bit shy of the BKB, but Dragon Knight is very strong. Maybe split push until the heroes respawn.
The rod into the ice path, but Lumic force back.
Taking this tower pretty fast, and they're gonna bail. They're gonna ditch it right away. When before those two heroes respawn, they might be able to. Nando does, or Carl does have a BKB down here, but okay, he's aware.
Hunting that. Oh yeah, it'll be just fine. Carl. Distance, and we'll be out of harm's way. But yeah, Geekfam getting themselves a little bit of momentum back off the back of 2 kills and the tower.
Yeah,
that's exactly what they need. But BKB now out under. Yeah,
I guess they were just waiting for that one. Yeah, they're level 18 now on Gyro, level 18 on DK. This is a big timing window for them here. Guess they didn't want to take the fight without the Darkseer, since he's like a big part of their combo. And into the pit they go. They've got an Alpha Wolf too, so they should accelerate a bit. How does Geekfam get into this one? The ET Spirit is coming over to scout.
They do have the time, I believe, to head over to the pit.
He can get a stop, he can stall them a bit, and yep, they're here.
They are going to go. See what they can do. The shards do block it off a little bit, so Ollie can't really get to the fire now with the BKB up by Nando. They're moving forward. Force across from the Underlord to try and get himself out of there, but he's been surrounded. March will get taken down. Split connects onto 3. They do have the stomp onto the Tusk. The rest of Execration still fighting fit will return to the pit now that the Underlord is down and a couple of expended by Geekfam, and will feel confident enough to finish this one without any sort of further interruptions. Rag trying to look, but actually gets the kill! The Axel actually got the kill on Road, so, I mean, that's kind of cute. But Ollie will die for that. It's always nice when that happens. Just these little spells.
Just some
little damage, bam, gets the kill on Road. Gold guaranteed and secured for Geekfam because of that, but still, obviously, Aegis going the way of Execration. So yeah, 31-12.
So they give it to Carl.
Okay.
Thought they'd give it to the Gyro, but I guess he feels pretty invulnerable.
Yeah, I guess what he's got a bit. Sure, the DK's tank here, but Nando's got the force, he's got the movement speed that the Dragon Knight doesn't quite have. So, yeah.
Carl's gonna be a bit more on the front lines, I guess, too, as a DK. Like, yeah, whatever. It's not a big deal.
No, they're still of course very far ahead as we've seen.
Yeah, they're still in a very, very comfortable position. Ogre Frost Mage, the choice for Yash, is the next one. That ice armor can actually be pretty nice for him too. +8 on top of all the HP regen and everything they have already. Top. Looking at Lumic. Lumic does not care though.
Lumic nearly with that blink complete, so we'll be able to find those sort of snowball saves, which are pretty big in this this game where there's so much AoE coming out from Geekfam.
They're moving towards top. 3 heroes. They know that the ET's here at least with this Queen of Pain.
They are going to try and go in onto the cockpit. The dollar signs being dropped from the march in the all chat, and there's the chase down from Nando. Chuan is going to get a homing missile to the face. Does Nando have the damage in time to bring him down? He doesn't. Chuan able to blink off. Rag also able to TP out from the side. So Geekfam do manage to disengage with the cause as such. Shakira won't be quite as fortunate though as he walks into a death ward. Ollie loses his life.
Nando used BKB charge there to dodge the Astral Stomp. Didn't get the kill either. But I think the dollar signs works as he cleared like a big mid wave. I think he killed the Ogre Frost Mage too, I'm pretty sure.
That makes it. I was gonna say he must have killed something like that. I mean, he's pretty rich in that match. He is the dollar signs of the team. He's the richest on the side of Geekfam by quite a few thousand. Exercation is continuing the push for the remainder of that Elder Dragon form. And still actually got a decent amount of time with it. They could try and push for more. There's still the tier 2. Okay, so they're safe in that regard. Let's go for the outer towers. AC now done for Carl. And will be the final tier 2 dropping on Geekfam's side.
Full AC on Carl.
To be quite a difficult one for Geekfam to recover with their lineup as well, with their heroes.
But they got ran at a bit too hard, and Razor got shut down too much. He's now got BKB and Hurricane Pike,
and as we say, as soon as these DKs and gyros get their BKBs and tank up, it's very hard for Geekfam to do the damage required.
Yeah, very little physical.
Yeah, even with you say Luke getting his BKB now, it's going to keep him alive a bit, but it's not even going to give him any sort of extra offensive potential like say something like an S1 would have done. On lane, jump in, dragon on dragon, and Carl, dragon and down. So let's get Ollie. Carl now being jumped on though, fully focused, gets surged, breaks the static link, jump forward for Chuan. He does have the Aegis and BKB of course though on this Dragon Knight. The cars come through, both BKBs being expended and the Sonic Wave for Geekfam to pop that Aegis.
Nando's coming in now.
He is. He's going to look for the cooldown for the chase down after these BKBs are expended. March trying to look for the rear plan. Can they force anyone out? Yes they can. Hurricane will shove Luke to the side so he doesn't get ripped back. Doesn't matter though by the looks of it as Luke is speedy enough to get himself the distance away from them. So Geekfam do at least manage it to disengage, but they do have to, as we see, blow a couple of BKB charges and Sonic Wave to just take that Aegis out of the hands of the DK. As the DK does still have the BKB and the Elder Dragon form ready himself.
They're going to look to go high ground for sure here. That choice is going to be that Matt Guardian Greaves on the Pike, on the Darks here. More tanking up, so they can just close this game out. 14k advantage, 20 experience, very comfortable position. Geekfam does have good ways to spam from the high ground. Underlord, ET, Razor. We'll back up. What do they got coming up? 2. Just some wards. They're being very patient.
Yeah, they know they've got the lead. They don't want to throw anything away at this stage.
Yeah, like these teams, they do like to get 6 slots before they go for risking any type of high ground push. And look, they're all actually spread out farming across the map, every single one of them.
Nando's got a lot of money he wants to spend. He wants to get him his money invested before they go for that sort of next push. Whether it be the butterfly or whatnot, any sort of right-click item, double damage is there as well down bottom. So maybe when Execration get wind of that, they'll go for a bit of action.
Yeah, they're actually like farming all 3 lanes. They farm top, farm mid. Bottom was they were farming it a bit and then left, but they do have deep aggressive wards, so they do see whenever Geekfam pushes out. So they just see a bunch of them moving bottom. They want to match that because they have this DD.
Here we go. Look. Being down it. He is with that DD going straight away onto Rag. Pops the BKB. There's a static link out from Luke and Nando. He's falling low. Nando, he's dead. Now the rest of his team come in. Lumic jumps forward. The ice comes down though. The Rift coming in as well. Geekfam are bringing in the numbers. Jump forward as Tron looks to set up for more. Rag will finally fall, but they've lost to an Execration. Witch Doctor trying to juke it out on the sidelines. Darkseer getting caught out by the plasma field. The Glimmer Cape keeping Grims alive for now, but Execration,
they got in.
They jumped in and the Jar and Nando, he just got a little too ahead of himself there.
I think he was still applied by a bit of that ET aura too, so his armor was all the way down. So Razor gets Link, gets the Eye of the Storm on him too, and he just starts dropping negative, and that physical damage is pretty substantial. That's a big swing coming out here. That's with the DD. Christian getting overconfident here.
And now they're pushing in. I mean, there's 30 seconds, no gyro. They might be able to force out some buybacks. They're up to the high ground.
Oh my goodness.
Fortification coming through on the side. They've got the run out into the pit, just holding Carl off the side of it all. See how much damage they can get done here. Looks like they are going to start backing off as those respawns get a little bit closer. But still, yeah, Geekfam showing us that they've got quite a punch still. If Exercration end up feeding away a kill or two.
That's why I really thought they were going to push high ground before, because if the longer they stall out too, like Geekfam, they get strong. Like ET, as the game progresses, he just gets stronger and stronger with Earth Splitter. His aura becomes more relevant. Razor as well is pretty much completely caught up now. I think he has a SNY being delivered after all that. Chuan as well, now level 20. All these talents are starting to kick in. Roche will probably be the next big one. 2 minutes until that spawns.
Yeah, he's crazy. Likely to play more safe after that failed attempt at a bit of a play, even though they do have the lead at the moment.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Top lane Geekfam coming out across the map once again. See what they can find here. If they wish.
Looks like Gem going to be picked up soon for Exercration too, since they just lost some momentum. They're probably expecting that Geekfam did play some wards. So now they're addressing the side lanes, pushing them in with Iron Shell, pushing in with DK, making sure that they don't get outnumbered in any of these fights. They're grouping up. Does look like they want to go for some type of, maybe a smoke play here. It is. Try to get a pick off before that roach does spawn.
In forward. Straight in, immediately off the Razor. Look at the combo, holding him down. There's going to be the Dark Whipped out. They've got the BKBs. Mark cancels it though. Tips. We might be able to take this fight. They have the Sonic Wave out onto Free, but Luke, he's falling so low. Can he survive? No, he can't. Grim's actually getting the kill off the last Malady proc. Execration finding one, jumping forward onto a second. They have more than enough control to take down Chuan.
And the two main cores dead for 70. They have no buyback.
I mean, they're making the call not to rift out. You could see that they were tempted to stick and fight because did use the BKBs, but at the end of the day, March should have stuck with his gut instincts and taken them out of there. Because now, down without buybacks, Execration with the space to move in with that Elder Dragon form and clean up at least the mid lane.
They just felt confident because they have the Crimson Guard, they have all this damage resistance coming out from the Underlord, but
Execration just deals way too much through that with all their mixed damage. As soon as that Gyro's BKB wore off, I think the Death Ward also may have gone for quite a long time hitting him. ET Splitter comes in, connects onto.
At the same time though, already Lumic is trying to move in on Solly. They've got the vacuum back into the wall, punching this dragon up. Just keeping Geekfam at bay, whilst Execration have the space to clean a second set of racks off the map.
Oh man, not having 8 buybacks on either of those heroes really hurt them. They actually just lose straight up. Yeah, they just lose 2 sets of racks right after having a pretty decent swing.
Wait, who was someone has 7k gold? Was that the Gyro? No, it's the DK. DK has a lot of money.
Set the racks, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2 towers.
He's rich. He's rolling in it, Carl.
He had a heart and quick buy initially. Yeah. Switched to the Mjolnir.
Where's that rapier?
Don't think he needs it.
Do it.
Come on.
He's confident.
They're 21.
Do it.
Nah, come on.
Do it. He's not spending any of the money. What's the plan here from Carl? Oh, I like this play there for Geekfam.
They can bring this down pretty quick too with Firestorm.
They go straight into the pit after coming back. But I don't know if Exercration are going to suspect that. Oh, that Spirit might give it away though.
Yeah, Nando knows now. It's dropping quite quickly though, 2,400.
They're going to take it, let Nando go straight into the pit. What's the cooldown? They're going to try and rip out. Oh, they're going to kill it in time though. Oh, they are. They get the edges of the ripped out. Geekfam with a very smart play with their backs against the wall. They get Roshan, they get the cheese, they get out of there. That was a pretty neat play.
It was. That was like one of those, the risk. But you know, if we need this rush, otherwise we're pretty much screwed. If they get Aegis and cheese, we can't take these fights.
I like that. That was
that was neat. That was clever.
Radiant's done on the Underlord. I didn't mention as well. Is this a bit of a
Radiance?
Radiance is done on.
Okay.
And also the fact that he took the 70 attack speed rather than the 20 HP regen. Is that a bit of a different?
Yeah, I mean,
you normally get the health regen.
It's mixed. It's mixed. It is mixed. Most of the time we do see that health regen, but yeah. I think this time he's realizing he needs to be more of a presence in the fights rather than just like this tanky guy.
Like the Geekfam was suddenly turned into super aggressive, moving around the map as such. They can't quite catch Nando.
Who saves his BKB as well.
But they're getting feisty. 20k down, but they're not playing like that. They're moving out. They're not going to be stopped from trying to make these sort of movements and plays. Execration though, of course, they still want to make them themselves. The money has been spent by Carl as he has the heart. 2.7k on top of it, the smoke wrap. Oh, Luke.
They're going to smoke into the base, but nope, they see Luke.
He's in trouble. Gets the BKB out. He's going to try and walk it off. He does have that Aegis. You have got Rag on the sideline. Popping the earth, put it down. Does connect onto 2. Keeps them back for now. Head forward from Yach. Gets the 2-man back. Small drop down, but Rag wants it up to the high ground. Geekfam keep the distance. Can't blink forward. Looking for a target. Can't quite find the stun. Down bottom Lumi. Wasn't to mark, but Geekfam, they keep themselves up. Safe for now. They've got the distance. They keep themselves back. Execration can't quite find the kill. That smoke movement.
Yeah, and they used their dragon form too. They're gonna back up. Probably just wait till clean out the shrines. Wait till Aegis cheese and gone, or wait till Geekfam pushes out of their base. They have any smokes left in Execration? They do still have one. Could make some of one of those like clever smoke rotations into the base to try to pick somebody off too.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. That's. I'm sure they'll look to try and swing around and catch Geekfam off guard. As Geekfam going back out, pulling it. Carl in the mid does have that invis, and he is gonna find the Razor. Razor should get put down once. Oh, the Hurricane Pie, no. He is going to be able to back up Carl, trying for the chase. Razor does still have the BKB charge and the Aegis ready. Chuan looking himself away up onto the high ground. Nando looking to move in. There's an axe now done on the Witch Doctors. They've got to watch out for the Grimm's Death Ward. Having Missile still continue to chase. Mark says we are out of this fight. We're not wanting to fight outside of our base as he does manage to take his teammate back to safety. Again, Geekfam doing a good job of avoiding any sort of casualties.
And they hold on to Aegis and cheese and Luke's BKB. Just down to 6 seconds.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Mid. Grimm's getting chased. He wants help. He gets help.
He's got the surge. He's gone.
Hex will be the next choice on the tips here. That needs to disable. Always great versus Queen of Pain.
Oh, that little 25.
Oh, he got the didn't get the 40. Oh,
he did. How much health has he got at the moment then?
Just just 4,600, and look at that status resist too. 30%, 29, whatever, but same thing.
Very, very tanky Dragonite.
Just 51 armor, and I mean this is out of combat, but 370 HP per second. Daedalus will be the final item, it seems, for Nando. Just wants the damage, doesn't want to go for anything else, anything smaller, but Geekfam, they're trying to take advantage while they still have this Aegis.
Who are they going to get? They're head up with the smoke. Ollie leading the way with the invis. He has the vision. They're looking for the setup. Ice path down, only on the dogs here. They will get forced forward into the midst of them all. They have the split and they surround Yach. Turns over the back in the wall. The cooldown cover as well, but the BKB's out for Geekfam. They chase down Yach. Jump forward with John. They take the darks here. Going in onto Carl, but Carl at 4,600 HP, still standing strong. March being forced to the side there. 4 points from Limit. March still alive for now. Finally falls. It's a 1-for-1. The offlaners Nando gets taken down as well. They've lost 2 on Execration. They've lost 3. Luke still standing strong. Carl, he's trying to clean up. Turns towards Luke. Walks back through the wall. Luke will fall. snowball. Tron pops the cheese, jumps to the side. Carl being zoned out. They've got the Spirit Vessel on this Dragon Knight. Geekfam, they're moving on to the Dragon. But this Dragon is too damn big.
Oh my god.
Ultra kill for Carl. Can he get the Rampage? Tron will be able to blink to safety. But the Dragon just too big. I mean, you've got to give credit to Geekfam there. They're 20k down. They were actually doing it for the most part. They killed everyone else apart from the Dragon, but the Dragon was just the nail in the coffin. It's too much. They can't kill Carl.
He got the Mjolnir just before the fight as well. That was like the majority of his damage coming in. Look at that. 9,500. He's sitting at like 89 or 90 HP regen per second in the fight while he's next to Darkseer too. Darkseer died quite early, but yeah, it's so crazy how high his stain is and the damage potential from that Mjolnir. And that was Aegis Cheese, but they got not a lot.
They got everyone apart from the DK.
It's just unfortunately only like a 1 or 2k swing, and they don't really
get any like momentum coming. They don't get like some tower push or anything just because of how enormous this Dragon Knight is. Carl, top of net worth now.
Nice, absolutely massive. I mean, it was sort of bringing him down. You know, wants to get like the Spirit Vessel on him and such. It does help.
It does help.
They can really kill him, but they really have to have the perfect combo, and that's after killing the rest of his teammates. It's very hard for Geekfam.
They also had a lot of gold saved up, at least on the on the Razor when in the fight. Razor had 5,000 gold when they went in there.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
So that's a lot of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, it's their 20k disadvantage, but you add that and their 25k disadvantage when the Razor goes in.
Yeah, we want to get that Scardy, but I guess at the same time, I'm a little bit worried about not having buyback.
Yeah, they were also they're trying to be fast-paced, right? They had the 1 minute left on the Aegis when they went into that fight there. So they're really trying to push the limits of it.
A full save attack on Nando.
So he doesn't go for the Daedalus build. He's realizing he's still susceptible of dying to all the damage from Geekfam. The supports on Geekfam in comparison to the supports on Exercration. Look at how rich these guys are. Blink, Pipe, Spirit Vessel, Aghanim, Witch Doctor, all good stuff. And then you look at the Geekfam supports. Atos, and a Force Stab. and a Spirit Vessel. Not quite just yet there. Exercration. Gotta be ready for the fight here, especially the way that Fang's been playing.
Oh. Smoke up from Execration. Luke is going to be the one on the front lines. Are they going to want to go on him? Luke heads in, jump. Carl gets the Dragon Tail. They're trying to commit. How Geekfam respond? They're trying to put in from the side, but the BKB is already out from Carl. They're focusing Luke. Luke does get the Starlink link on DK, but has to head to the side of it. Chuan's kicks in, but he's getting stunned up. And Chuan will lose his life. As the quad dash will buy back immediately. They look the Splitter down the middle. We'll catch on to 3 of them. Carl held back by the Ice Path. You are jumping in with Chuan. They are bringing Carl down. The Sonic Wave to free Carl. They've taken down the Dragon. They need more though. The buybacks come out from the Underlord. Can they get it? They'll find Lumic as Lumic overcommits with the snowball. So it does cost them 2 buybacks, but they actually killed the Dragon Knight.
I'll dig that.
I think he had the Astral Spirit on him there the whole time, right? Because it looks like he was taking a ton of magic damage. Yeah, it's 4,000 from Qual, took 3,000 from ET, well, 3,000 total from ET. And he was a bit scared to commit to Luke because he got linked up. But yeah, like you said, 2 buybacks committed. Can they get aggressive? They kind of have to.
Yeah, they have to try and force the Dragon Knight's buyback up. And they've definitely got a chance of doing so. With 5 of them alive and only 3 of Execration, Geekfam might be able to bully the buyback out of the DK.
They could just, the Execution could start the fight and then buy back it. Because they know that the buybacks are done. If they win a fight, the game's just over. If they kill this Queen of Pain, if they kill this Underlord, they will just win the game really quickly. There is... Yeah, Luke doesn't even actually have buyback either because he spent his gold, so...
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yash. Trying to get a big vacuum, but they back off. 2 missiles will connect on Jakiro. And they don't have to get back. Their tier 4s are getting pressured by this tier 4s. It's gonna die, actually.
Radiant's middle tower
To the pit.
So the
It's Cheese Refresher Shard.
Is the big bomb. Edges there, though, going in with the vacuum wall onto free. They'll turn with the ice path to punish this Dark Cinder. They have the control, they have the loops. BKB's pop the loop, and they look okay, so Splitter connects onto the boat for them. But now
DK's alive.
been used. This is getting very scary now for Geekfam. The dead foot down the pit march. He's looking to try and take them out. Is he going to survive long enough in time to do so? March does!
The bash on under from Crush.
Oh, March actually gets them out of there in time. I mean, Exercration obviously with this space will be able to find Roshan themselves. I mean, they're coming back over Geekfam. Can they really get back in on this? No, it's gone. Still been picked up. Execration will claim everything from the pit. They're looking to fight outside the back of this car. Jumps in with the BKB, committing on Luke. Snowball in as well. There's a cape on Luke, buying him time to get the static link off of Carl. Homing this off for Luke. He's falling so low in the situation. Carl, he's down a right click. Is it enough what he has? No. The mischance comes into play. Luke falling low with the combo.
It's not a
down. Geekfam, they've lost 3. Tron off to the side will be held down by a homing missile, and with 3 heroes down, Rack won't get out either. That's going to be 4. He's the only one with buyback available. GG is cool.
I like the Darkseer took the DD run there. He didn't give it to his gyro, his DK. The Darkseer run down and grabs before the fight starts. They were too far ahead.
I mean, you got to give credit to Geekfam though. They were 20k behind, but they were certainly giving it their all.
They were making the moves.
They were doing some good fighting.
Yeah.
But overall, yeah, Execration just getting too far ahead.
I think their aggro tri-lane was just really smart. Pressuring that Razor, shutting him down early on, where, you know, that hero is supposed to be that like really strong presence early, but
yeah,
not when you're so far